Hi all, Hal here with more Empyrion. Yay! So, I've had people asking about the scenarios that have been introduced in the last few updates of the game. And I've seen some people playing a few of them. One of the ones that I haven't seen a whole lot of coverage on is Shadows of Starlight. So we're going to do that one. We're going to go ahead and get some things set up. Let's go ahead and randomize these a little bit. Sure, we'll use that. And we'll drop in and get started. So let's go. Alright, so now like I said, I haven't actually done a whole lot with this particular scenario. I haven't really read anything, so we're going to go through this and be learning it pretty much as we go. I'm kind of curious to see how this actually plays out. And what we'll do is we'll probably do this a couple of days a week. We'll do a video update on this one. But yeah, so let's get through this. Covert Operations Specialist. UFP indicated, desolate planet. Superiors assume you can pick up the trail. Placing explosives in usual places are going crazy with rockets. So basically be very careful with explosives. Okay, good to know. Base equipment UFPs provided. The UFP hopes to find clues. We're going to be taking on the Xerox Promethean refinery. Alright, so it looks like, let's go. So it looks like this is going to be kind of an FPS experience. Oh, look at all of you. Alright. We got a Promethean refinery over there. We've got a little bit of everything going on here. We're going to take the helmet off while we first aid. Alright, let's see what we got here equipment wise. Now for those who don't know, by default if you hit P on your keyboard it'll bring up the panel, which will bring you here, and that tells you basically what you've got going on. Looks like we do have we have solar? No, we have a small generator. Let's see. So we've got O2 bottles. That's good. We've got survival equipment, which we're going to go out and place. We have that. We have that. So I tend to try and get things somewhat organized. Okay, let's see here. We got a multi-tool. We've got multi-tool charges. Let's move this over here. We do have some Promethean, so we'll be able to keep ourselves alive a little bit. So what are you? You're 30 millimeters. So you are actually... Do we have a turret on this thing? We do have a turret. Okay, so that means there should be an ammo box of some... There it is. And we'll throw that in there. Always nice to have a little bit more ammo. Oh, crap, we got a lot of ammo. Okay. So let's go ahead and get ourselves capped up here. We're going to go ahead and let's manage this because I don't want to... Well, I guess we can. It doesn't take much to fill. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take and place some of this stuff back in here. We're going to keep this for now. Keep that on us. Let's throw the extra of this in here. We're actually going to keep the mining devices with us, and we're going to see if we can find some places to drop those off. One of the big things that we're going to need to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop most of that off. We'll keep the biofuel. Okay, so we've done that. Let's go ahead and manage this. So that gives us how much time? Oh, it's not going to tell us? Interesting. Okay, so power left 3 hours and 39 minutes. We're going to go ahead and do our boosters, because from what I understand, this planet is extremely cold, so we want to be able to survive here. Let's see, do we have a refrigerator? I didn't see one. Take a look in here really quick. Nope. No fridge. Okay. That's that. Is this. And we've got nothing really to do with that yet, so basic stuff is done. Let's put our helmet back on. Make sure that we look like we're going to be able to survive here. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to place a emergency oxygen generator. And we're going to... I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and place the emergency crafter. Let's see if we can get this thing tucked up in there. Now the reason I'm doing this is because we only have a couple of tanks of oxygen. This is good for 3 hours or so. Okay, so by the time everything expires, we will either be dead or we'll be done. So we'll find out here. Let's go ahead and drop the rest of this off. I think that's everything. We're going to keep the food with us because it doesn't matter if it because if it's going to spoil, it's going to spoil. So it doesn't really matter if it spoils when it's with us or if it spoils on its own. So let's take a look at the map really quick. So there's a trade station there. We got a Promethean refinery. So let's head over to the Promethean refinery. Go scout this place out. Ooh, that is a bright green. Alright. Now we don't want to get too close, because once you get into about 400 meters or so, we are going to be primary target number 1 over here. Alright, so let's go ahead and scout. Not seeing any turrets in the immediate area. There's a hostile. Lots of deposits. We've got a cannon drone. Come here, you. Actually, no, we'll leave you there for now. Alright, so while we're waiting for him, let's go ahead and reload. I always forget that they start your weapons empty, which always bugs me. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. Come here, buddy. So our range, our current range is 312. I want to see which way the transport comes in from. There's the transport, so that tells us the drone base is over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can lead this guy away a little bit. Looks like there's nothing really attacking us over here, so... Oh. That would be a patrol craft. Alright, so let's get ourselves slightly better situated to get out of here if we need to. Yeah, That would be the patrol craft. Looks like that is our drone base. Whoop. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and grab supplies. Actually, you know what? Let's not leave the mini bike here. Let's get ourselves over here. Since we were able to drop that guy without pulling in another troop transport, we should be okay short term. Hey. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just pick up our bike. See if there's anybody in here. Doesn't look like it. Oh, oh, there is. Alright, so we need to be a little bit more careful because that means we do have spawners on the base. Not seeing any troops out there though. Alright, so since we now know that we do have spawners, let's be a little bit more cautious, shall we? Not just go running in and tripping all the spawners. It's always a better idea than spawning everything if you don't need to. Okay, so that's an elevator going down. You are. Of course you are. Oh, hello. Defense turret right there. Oh, so what you got? I got a little bit of resource, not too bad. Alright, so first things first, can we get to the defense turret without it killing us? There we go. Now I'm going to assume that guy actually dropped some people off this time. Now, where he dropped them off, I don't know. Alright, let's get in there. We're just going to go ahead and get in here, see what's going on. Very cool. I like this. They did a nice job with this. Alright, so anything in here that I need to be aware of? Let's see here. So if we go in through there, that will actually get us inside. Alright. I am not one for going the obvious ways if we can help it. Alright. T to enter a code. Alright. That's fine. We don't need to worry quite so much about that, hopefully. Maybe I should have. Oh, hello. Oh, silly Hal. That's what you get for not paying attention. Hello. Alright, so if we go this way quickly, we can do that. Looks like they fixed some of the corner scraping things we used to be able to get away with that we can't get away with now. That's both good and bad. Okay, that looks like that is a way for us to go. What's on the back side of here? Okay, so that's those guys. Okay. Definitely always want to check your stuff to make sure Steel. Because you never know when they're going to hide spawners in here. And if you use your multi-tool, will actually help you find where these things are before they start spawning stuff on you. See, there's something downstairs. There. That's all combat steel. That's all combat steel. Oh, that doesn't sound very happy. Alright. Come on. Hey buddy, how you doing? So yeah, they fixed a lot of the collision issues that used to be able to exploit, which tells me if I had a rifle with a scope on it, if I had basically the advanced version of this rifle, I would probably be doing a little bit better. Alright, let's see what's up here first. So it looks like we have a another area. Look at you. Aren't you a pretty one? Alright. And then again, because I am overly paranoid, combat steel. That's all combat steel. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. 3033. Alright, so let's try that. Because we know that we need a code for at least some of these doors. Let's go ahead and switch this up. Well, that didn't sound good. Anything else down there we need to be worried about, or is it just you? Looks like it might just be you. Alright. Okay. Nice, nice. Now, one of the things that I have found in these types of scenarios is that sometimes you will find things hidden back behind those little ventilator areas. Like if you're looking for a passage and you can't figure out where you need to go from there. Interesting. Sometimes you can take those passages out and that or those little oxygen, like the ventilators out, and it will help you quite a bit. Alright, so is there anything in here I really need? Not really. Okay, so I'm kind of curious if we go back through here really quickly, we should be able... Oh. Let's try that again, shall we? Get our jetpack charged up again. Now I'm assuming this is supposed to be a dead end back here. Yeah, see. Alright. Now we were supposed to not realize that until after we fell down, which tells me that that is, yeah, right there. Hey, damn it. Drone's not supposed to push you out here. Okay, so we've got at least one spawner in there. Let's see if we can get around here and not trigger any more. So, is it just the one spawner? There should be two spawners. Okay, so there's a spawner back here behind the furnace. Spawner over there on that edge. Let's deal with those first. Make sure we are reloaded. And again, we don't want to have these things spawning any more creatures than we need to. Oh, hello. Alright, so where's that other spawner's right there. Hello. Aren't you a big one? Alright, so what we're going to do is let's finish cleaning out their support guys first. So we got 2 support guys down below. And then we're going to duck ourselves over here for a second. And then this big guy. It's always nice when they spawn these things in an area that they can't get to you. Alright, so that looks like there might be another spawner over here somewhere. Oh, that's bad, that's bad. Bad time to be reloading. Let's see if there's another spawner back here somewhere. Okay, so let's grab all this stuff really quick. We are going to do that really fast. The armored golem out of there. We are way too hot because we were running around by the furnaces. Crap. There we go. Just to make sure we're getting all of the loot off of these things. Alright, so we know that there's a crafting station right there. So let's go ahead and unload some of this stuff. And I think that is going to about do it for this one. So I'm going to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, especially if you want to see more. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw them down below. And if you haven't done so already, I do also ask that you subscribe. Not only do the likes, the comments, and subscriptions help the channel to grow, it helps to let me know that you're enjoying what I do. And well, if I want to keep doing what you enjoy, and I enjoy as well. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Have a fabulous week, and we will see you back here next time for more Empyrion. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. And that was stupid of me. I should have known. Alright. Take care, everyone.